The Michael Cole on the commercial appeal, as we continue to talk about Grizzlies-related stuff, he suggested Luke Kennard could start until Ja Morant comes back, and it won't be one of your young small forwards. It won't be your David Roddies. It won't be your, Zaire Williams, any of those type of guys. Your Jake LaRavias. He suggested it will be Luke Kennard who will start in the lineup. There will be Desmond Bane, Luke Kennard, Marcus Smart, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Steven Adams. A 3-guard lineup with Marcus Smart being your ball handler and also your primary defender. When Ja Morant comes back, Luke Kennard goes to the bench or the lineup that's Marcus Smart, Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, Steven Adams, Jaren Jackson Jr., keeping that 3-guard lineup. I've kind of said this before that I think that's going to happen. We've heard Dr. Michael Cole say this before. Yeah, Michael's doubling down on it again. We've heard Chris Harrington talk about this. Matt Moore, he talked about this as well. I don't think these guys are just pulling this out of their ass. I think they're hearing this from someone who knows something.
What do you think about it?
I like it. It's going to be cool. With Luke Kennard and Desmond Bane both on the court at the same time, the lanes are going to be super wide open. I think Jaren's going to look really good to start the season with shooters like that around him. If that's their plan, is to get him going with those shooters like that. I'm excited about it. I think Luke is a defensive liability, but he tries. We'll just be praying for Luke Kennard for sure. Speaking of Steven Adams, possible injury information concerning him.
That was wild.
Yeah, weird information. A show over in New Zealand, radio host had Pete Pranica, of all people, on his show. And we got to get Pete on the show too, man.
Yeah, we do.
Why don't we make that happen? I mean, let me reach out to some people to get Pete on the show if I can. That'll be fun. But Pete Pranica was on with this guy that's a New Zealand radio host, and the guy was saying that a friend of his who's close to Steven Adams said that the Grizzlies kind of mishandled something with his surgery, that he needed surgery the whole time. They said that he didn't. They prolonged it, and then he actually got surgery, and now he's rehabbing from that.
Yeah, they use the word misdiagnosed.
Yeah, that's a strong word. But I'll say this, and we've said this before too, the Grizzlies don't give clear information about stuff, and it leaves room for interpretation.
Right.
And my interpretation is that this story sounds real.
Really?
Like, I mean, what else would explain how weird that whole thing was with him, man? Where they said he would have an injury, he'll be out, like, I think 4 to 6 weeks. Playoffs come around, no, he ain't ready.
It ended up being, when did that injury happen?
Man, that crap happened like right after the Christmas game.
Was it after Christmas?
Oh, it was like January. Like, if not, yeah, it was like January or something. Yeah, man. Like it was something else going on, for real. Now I'm not saying this story is true, but it's true-ish. It lines up with truth. You're being for real, man. It sounds more like that sounds more realistic than anything the Grizzlies were saying.
And it's what you're saying though. When you leave things up for speculation,
hey, that's what happens. Guys like me just put
guys like that New Zealand radio guy.
New Zealand radio dude. They come out and say, hey,
and I know
my partner said Steven Adams was way more messed up than y'all thought he was.
And not only that, y'all misdiagnosed that man.
Misdiagnosed. Strong words, man. Woo. Strong words.